Hey, what's up? I'm your host, Christian Patterson, here to bring you this week's edition of TV20's Inside Sports Report. John Hay High School's Bailey Patterson is a junior student athlete that works just as hard on the court as she does in the classroom. She's a two-sport varsity scholar athlete that's determined to be great, and her work ethic in the classroom and in athletics has earned her the honor of TV20's Student Athlete of the Week. Bailey has been a part of the John Hay Hornets volleyball team since her freshman year. Now as a junior, she's a starter and has worked hard to put herself in that position.
I feel like I worked very hard. Last year I started off on JV, but in the middle of the season, coach switched me over to varsity, which was a whole different aspect. So apparently she saw me working hard during practice, hitting the ball more, getting more involved with the players on my team on JV. So then I was able to incorporate it to varsity. So it was kind of hard to adapt at first because I was playing with different players, but I feel like it was the same team. So I was able to go about further and kind of put myself on the court more.
Bailey comes in ready to go. This season in particular, she came in ready to go. She wasn't, in prior years, sometimes when kids think they're going to be on the JV, it's not quite as important. But when she got a taste of varsity, she decided this is going to be the year. And she has been very, very focused on playing and winning and being a team leader.
So from last season, as I said, I came onto the varsity really not knowing how everybody else played. But as a team, to this year, we've progressed so much. We know each other in and out of school. We communicate in and out of school. We share our feelings about each other, say what we should do and what we can do better. So honestly, we're just a unit. We work hard together. Every practice we come in on our A game. We try to get everything done. I feel like we're one of the best teams in the Senate.
The work ethic that Bailey displays in athletics actually started in the classroom. She's enrolled in 5 advanced placement classes and 1 honors class, all while carrying a 4.68 GPA.
She is one of the few kids I have that does that. It's a multi-sport varsity athlete and has such a great GPA. She's very, very good at managing her time. I'm confident that throughout the school year, she's going to start basketball here pretty soon. I know that from the beginning of the school year all the way until March, anything that I give her for homework or anything, I don't have to worry about whether or not she's going to have time to do it because of her sports or anything. She takes athletics very seriously, she takes schoolwork very seriously, and she does divide time well to manage both of those things, and that's also rare. That's very good to have, especially at her age. She's only a junior.
I try to maintain it by keeping a constant schedule, like I said before, trying to maintain work, sports, extracurricular activities, getting out of practice late, still having to go home, do chores, all of that type of stuff. So I try to keep on pushing the constant schedule, and then I participate in class. So ask a lot of questions, do my work, finish everything on time. And honestly, it really does take a lot of time management, organization to just keep maintaining the high GPA that I have and keep playing the sports that I love.
Bailey is unique in the way that she's just a hard-working kid. And she's rare in that sense, because I can give a task to a classroom, and most of the time it's not a problem to get kids working on a task. But Bailey, I need to tell her one time, and that's it. And I know that she's not going to look up until she's done with that task. She's an awesome kid. More importantly, though, I'd say that she's just one of the most genuinely nice kids that I've ever met in the almost 3 years now that I've been teaching. She's very unique. She's an awesome kid.
Bailey hasn't decided where she would like to attend college, but she already has her major picked out.
Pre-med, because my goal is to be a plastic surgeon. That's what I really want to do. I know it takes a lot of time, but hey, I have a great work ethic now. I can keep it up and do what I want to do.
Bailey is what you want she is what you want as an athlete, as a student athlete. she comes in and, you know, I'm the 9th grade math teacher. I didn't get Bailey because she already had the 9th grade math. So she already stepped over me. So she's got all the math. I watch her, I talk with her calculus teacher, and she's doing great in that. She loves it. She's that way in all of her subjects. And if she starts to trip up a little, she refocuses herself, gets herself more set. As an athlete, she's always doing what she needs to do to move herself to the next level, to increase her jump a little bit. She will take any kind of criticism, and she's there to help her teammate. I don't see her when the times get tough, when the play gets low. She doesn't ever look at someone and say, "Why didn't you get it?" She looks at him and goes, "That's okay, we got this, we got this." And that's what every coach wants to hear.
My name is Bailey Patterson. I'm a varsity volleyball and basketball player at John Hay High School, and I am TV's 20 Student Athlete of the Week.
The first annual Hoops for Health event was an all-day basketball extravaganza put on by Northeast Ohio Neighborhood Services Incorporated. They believe in giving back to the community and educating the youth in the process.
This event is very important because for the most part, the community looks at high school athletes, young athletes, and focus solely on the athletic abilities. We want to flip the script. We want to change it around and show how being an athlete can help change the community one person at a time, one family at a time, one neighborhood at a time, and eventually it can change the whole community.
Well, we have to understand in order to cultivate the kids, we got to meet them where they are. And obviously basketball is the #1 sport in America. So you can find any kid anywhere bouncing a ball. So you got to meet them where they are, find what they're interested in. That's how you can get through to them, using what their interest is as a hook. So with that, when we get them in here, we can show them that there's far more important things than basketball. Because at the end of the day, just like me, playing in the NBA and everything, at the end of the day, the ball stops bouncing and you got to be able to do something else. So we want to teach them that from a young age, as young as we can, to plant those seeds so that they can grow up to be successful and give back the same things that we all are giving today.
Basketball is the initial draw. They get the kids in the door by offering free basketball clinics. The kids look at it as a way to learn new skills and have fun while playing basketball with their friends. But the real objective is to help educate these kids through different breakout sessions where they touched on things like nutrition, wellness, academics, and other important areas.
The fact that you're here to film, because we don't get to hear positive news. Most of the time you see this many black men on a TV station, somebody then got shot, right? But the very fact that you're here covering this event where not only are they playing basketball, but they're also giving educational workshops, informative sessions, and that these African-American men have committed themselves to making sure that our youth are kept safe.
The value of basketball doesn't happen without the other information, without the other resources. So when you're complete, you're a student athlete. When you're incomplete, you're just an athlete. And we're teaching that that's usually a dead end. There are a lot of all-time leading playground scorers around the world. But if we can teach how to use basketball as a means to an end, whether it's education, whether it's going into business, or whether it's just raising a responsible, healthy family, we believe that that's going to have a tremendous impact on the world.
We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more of TV20's Inside Sports Report.
Hello, I'm Mayor Frank Jackson. Open enrollment for health insurance through the federal marketplace runs November 1st through December 15th. This is a primary source of health care coverage for many individuals and their families. This year, the enrollment period is shorter than previous years. It's important that you act quickly. Visit healthcare.gov to get started or call 1-800-318-2596. Thank you.
Welcome back to TV20's Inside Sports Report. I'm your host, Christian Patterson. The Cleveland Cavaliers tipped off their season with a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. But it wasn't exactly a rematch because Kyrie Irving is now a Boston Celtic, and the Cavs have a bundle of new players. So I hit the streets to see how Cavs fans feel about Kyrie Irving coming back to the Q as a Celtic and what they expect from the Cavs this season.
If the Cavaliers can beat Boston tonight, it would mean a lot, considering that Kyrie requested a trade to leave the Cavaliers. And a lot of Cleveland fans are probably hurt. I know I was hurt, but he did do a lot for the city. I don't think we win the championship in 2016 without him by any means.
I'm kind of iffy about it. I think it's either going to be 50-50 on, I think some people will get some boos, but then there'll be some people who seem excited about what he did for us. So, it'll be interesting to see.
I felt he was being selfish. He was being, he was disrespecting LeBron.
Now we all know Kyrie was the one who asked for the trade, which made things in the Cavs locker room uncomfortable. So I wonder how much animosity is in a household that has one Cavs fan and one Celtic fan.
They gonna lose. Feel bad for Kyrie, baby. He gonna wish he was here.
I'm sure the Cavs fans feel a certain way because Kyrie left, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully he gets the best of them today.
So how do you feel the Cleveland fans are going to welcome Kyrie?
Oh, they gonna boo him out. They gonna boo him out.
What you think? Do you think they should have more respect for him, or?
I mean, they should, in my opinion. He hits all the big shots for him. LeBron is scared, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's going to do with D-Wade now, so we're going to see, though. But hopefully they treat him good.
Right, so what's your prediction? Who gets to win?
Of course, Cleveland.
What about you?
That's funny. You know Boston. Boston for sure.
All right, go Cavs. Although some fans were sad to see Kyrie go, they also feel good about what we got in return.
I think we did, with IT, he's a great player, and then getting, the defensive presence of, Crowder, I'm pretty excited about what we got. It's pretty exciting just to see this roster and, what they've come up with, all the all-stars that are going to be on this team, so it's going to be an exciting year. See how far we can go and see if we can beat the Warriors this year.
Thanks for watching the Inside Sports Report. Make sure you continue to tune in each and every week for an inside scoop on our Cleveland sports scene.